Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done a film review on my channel. I've been very busy with the past month or so revising for my last exams of school, sixth form. But now they're all finished, I can start uploading content a bit more regularly. I'm able to be watching more films as well, never mind just doing these videos and editing them out. Today I'm going to be reviewing Darren Aronofsky's Black Swan, which I got on Blu-ray recently. I watched this film last night and half this morning, and I also went to the cinema when it came out to see it. When I went to see it in the cinema, I was really quite disappointed. A lot of the things in the film didn't get across to me, and I didn't enjoy it as much as I had in my latest viewing of it. In the cinema, I just kind of felt like it was just being a bit slow. I didn't really like the ending and stuff like that. But after my recent viewing, I absolutely love this film. The reason I was first interested in this film was because my favourite film at the moment is Requiem for a Dream, which I have done another review of. Aronofsky is a really good director in that and this, and he did The Wrestler as well with Mickey Rourke in. But again, that's another one of his films where the first viewing I saw, I didn't really like it, but I haven't been back to watch it again. I've got it on DVD, but I don't feel like watching it. Apparently, I've heard that this film goes hand in hand with The Wrestler as kind of like a duo of films about giving up a lot of your life to fulfill an art form that you want. I mean, the wrestlers kind of like acting and stuff like that. This is dancing. The cinematography in this film is absolutely amazing. The first like every moment when they're on stage and the camera's dancing around with them, and it's seamlessly flowing with the music and all the action and keeping everything in touch. The first half of the film was a bit slow for me again. Just trying to get into the character's perspective, that kind of thing got a bit boring towards the middle of the film. And then after a key scene in the middle of the film, one of the like sexual scenes in the film starts to kick up a gear, and it gets a lot more thrilling, a little bit more scary. There's a bit more psychological things happening in it. There's a lot more metamorphosis into like her becoming a swan, both literally and mentally, and how it's destroying her. This film is really good. It's about a ballet dancer who wants to be the lead in the Swan Lake, who is being directed by Vincent Cassel, who plays a guy called Thomas, who's both a bit of a pervert and a sexual predator, but he doesn't go over the top with it. And it sounds really weird, but like his techniques in the film involve like seducing the girls of the ballet to show their full emotions, but he doesn't go all the way. He doesn't take advantage of them, but it's almost as if he is. But his techniques do work, which is also quite clever. How while you're watching those scenes with him in it, and he's kind of almost raping them, like you hate him, and then when you see what happens because of it, like their dancing improves, her whole kind of form of things improves. If you know the story of Swan Lake, then you will pretty much know how this film is going to end. But if you don't, then I'm not going to spoil it for you. I might do a spoiler section. The part I really enjoyed about the film was when she starts to go slightly crazy. It's hinted at towards the start of the film, but as soon as she starts getting the rash on her back and she's like ripping off parts of her skin, and then my favourite scene in the whole film, when she plays, spoiler, might as well say it, when she plays the Black Swan in the final ballet, and she's dancing around. As she's dancing, her arms become wings, and it's beautiful, and the camera's like spinning around her and dizzying and beautiful swaying, and she's becoming this amazingly beautiful creature through her dancing, through her art form, and because of her madness, like descending into the evil part of the film. When I researched the film and looked up parts of the actors and what roles they were playing, it was quite interesting because we have Natalie Portman, who was very good. I think she won Best Actress Academy Award and BAFTA, according to this sticker. But her performance in this film is really, really good. She plays the White Swan. Mila Kunis plays the Black Swan. She's very good. Vincent Cassel plays, I think it's like the witch or something. The mum plays the queen, and the relationship between the mother and daughter here is absolutely like horrible. The mother wants her daughter to be amazing at this one thing, because she was in the ballet and she got pregnant while she was in the ballet, which caused her not to be able to fulfill her dream. So she's living her life through her daughters, which is a big problem just in general, which is portrayed in the film when she's pushing her daughter to the limit. And whenever her daughter does something wrong or something she doesn't approve of, she can be very angry and absolutely horrible to her. The scenes in the film I didn't think were fully needed. There was 2 scenes with like sexual nature in, like Mila Kunis and Natalie Portman going at it with each other. I didn't really think there was much of a need for that in the film, and all it was to portray that she was fantasizing about her, which wasn't really that important to do with any of the characters. The descent into madness and the turning into the swan, literally, it's more like kind of like a werewolf-ish kind of film towards the end of it. Yeah, the effects are really, really good, and as she's dancing around the stage you can see like the feathers start to come out of her back and things like that. It's really, really interesting. As I've said, the cinematography is really good, but the acting also is very, very good. You really, really do feel for these characters, and especially the main one, and through everything she's being put through and everything, all the pressures that's piling up, and she just wants to be perfect, which is in the end what she achieves. And on my second viewing of the film, I did actually cry at the immensely powerful and moving ending of the film, that she has managed to be completely and utterly perfect at being this role, and the role just rips her apart as a human, but the result is absolutely fantastic, and this film is really, really good. Like I said, Requiem for a Dream is my favourite film. I have done a review of it, but I really did like that film. So when I went in to see this in the cinema, my expectations were really, really high, and I didn't enjoy it as much. But on this second viewing, the power and the just control of the whole film when it's put together is absolutely beautiful. We got another character from another actor, Winona Ryder, who I've only seen in a couple of other films, in Alien Resurrection. Like, I've seen her in that, but I haven't seen many of her other things. But she plays an ex-ballet dancer, and every psychological issue that these dancers go through, and with all of the pressure from both Thomas and her mother and everybody's expectations, she just goes absolutely crazy at the end in an absolutely beautiful fashion. And I have to say, like, towards the end of the film, when she's becoming this swan, this image of a black swan, it is absolutely beautiful. And that is what the film is about. It's about her having to break everything she's lived for, everything she is about, to become a black swan, become the evil one, really revel in like the power and the the horribleness of it. There's one other scene I do not like, which is when it takes the turning into a swan over the top, which is when she's in her bedroom and her knees bend backwards like a swan's. There's no need for that scene. It's completely weird and it looks really, really quite fake. But all the other things to do with her, like changing into a swan when she pulls a feather out of her back, is absolutely brilliant and horrible and brutally like disturbing, but with a couple of twists in the plot, which are seemingly twists but are just a figment of her imagination. That's what I really did enjoy about this film the second time watching it. The first time I didn't really pay much attention. Mind you, I was in the cinema with my dad, and that was a bit awkward watching this film. Yeah, if you're going to watch this film, don't watch it with one of your parents, or watch it with someone you know closely. Don't like pick it up and watch it with a family member. It really won't it'll kill the tone a bit. But yeah, this has been my review of Black Swan by Darren Aronofsky. I will give The Wrestler another watch because I liked this after my second viewing. I didn't really think much to it in the cinema. But yeah, I will be watching The Wrestler again. I'll probably put up a review sometime. But this goes hand in hand with The Wrestler according to a lot of critics. And Aronofsky, I really can't wait for his next film, which probably will promise to be absolutely amazing yet again. Thanks, this is Sam. Rating. I will give this a 9 out of 10. I have to say this film is really, really good. Well, if you haven't already guessed, I really did enjoy it. But Requiem for a Dream, my favourite film, I believe I gave that a 10 out of 10. But this is not as high standard. I mean, a lot of the editing and the techniques are there, but some of the shots of all the things from Requiem, which are like the little shots of the drugs when they pop in, like really quick cut scenes like that, there's none of that in here, which is a bit disappointing. That's one of the aspects of that film I really liked. But yeah, this film's really, really good. I'd highly recommend it, and thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. Bye.